Hello students, this is Sudeep Yadav from Spectrum Chemistry, and students, if you are first time visiting to my channel, so please like and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get a best explanation of NCERT book class 7th subject science. And students, today in this video we are going to discuss about the NCERT solution of chapter transportation in animals and plants. So let's start students. What is the NCERT solutions? The first question, that is, match the structures given in column 1 with functions given in column 2. So the answers are stomata having the function that is the transpiration process. Okay. Next, xylem, transport of the water and nutrients. So this is the function of the xylem. Next one is the root hairs, absorption of the water. So this is the function of the root hairs. And phloem having the function that is transport of food to the different parts of the plant from the leaves. Okay, so here we have discussed all the functions for the stomata, xylem, root hairs and phloem. Now come to the second question, that is fill in the blanks. So the first question is, the blood from the heart is transported to all parts of the body by the arteries. And in the second question, hemoglobin is present in red blood cells. This is also known as RBC. And this is the combination of the heme and globulin. That is, heme is a iron and globulin is a protein. So this is the hemoglobin. Now next question, that is arteries. Arteries and veins are joined by a network of, that is, capillaries. Okay. Now next question, the rhythmic expansion and contraction of the heart is called heartbeat. The main excretory products in human beings is urea, and sweat contains water and salts. Sweat contains water and salts. And kidneys eliminate the waste materials in the liquid form called the urine. Next, water reaches great heights in the trees because of the suction pull caused by the transpiration. Okay, so here these all are the fill in the blanks questions. Now next, choose the correct options. In plants, water is transported through xylem, phloem, stomata, and last one is the root hair. So we have discussed just in the first question, that is, in plants water is transported through the xylem. Okay. Now question number B, water absorption through roots can be increased by keeping the plants where? Under the fan. Okay, so this is the answer here. Now, what is transport of materials necessary in a plant or an animal? Explain. Why is transport of the materials necessary in a plant or an animal? So the explanation for this question is, transport of materials is necessary for plants or animals because due to it the nutrients and oxygen are made available to all the parts of the body. If the transport of necessary nutrients and oxygen does not take place in the body will not be able to survive. So this is the need of the transportation in plants and animals. Okay, what will happen if there are no platelets in the blood? So the blood platelets are responsible for the clotting of the blood. When some injury occurs, blood starts flowing, but it clots on its own. If there are no platelets, the blood will not be able to clot and keep on flowing. Huge loss of the blood ultimately causes death. So this is the important function of the platelet. Okay, now what are stomata? give two functions. This is not a junctions, sorry, this is a typing mistake. This is the functions of the stomata. So there are the small opening on the lower surface of the leaves. These pores are called the stomata. These openings are surrounded with guard cells. And now the functions of the stomata, that is the first one, it helps in the transportation, that is the transpiration of water, that is the loss of excess water from the plant. Okay. Now second one, loss of water from the stomata creates an upward pull, that is also known as a suction pull, which helps in absorption of water from the roots. And the last one is they help in exchange of the gases. So here we have discussed the important functions of the stomata. Actually they are playing a very crucial role in different kinds of the activities in plants. Now next question, does transpiration serve any useful function in plants? Explain. Yes, it helps in enhance the absorption of water and dissolves minerals by creation of a suction pull. Second one, it helps in getting rid of the excess water. Third one, it helps in transport of water and minerals to leaves, and leaves use the water for photosynthesis. And last one, it produces a cooling effect on the plant. Okay, so these all are the important functions of the transpiration process inside the plants. Now what are the components of the blood? So there are the four important components of the blood. Number first, plasma. Plasma is the liquid part of the blood which is yellowish in color and contain 90% water. It contains food, enzymes, wastes and the proteins, etc. Second one, red blood cells are disc shaped cells containing red colored pigment called the hemoglobin in it. Hemoglobin helps in transportation of oxygen. And third one is a white blood cells, that is also known as a WBC, are the fighting cells which protect us against bacteria and foreign materials causing infections. And the last one is the platelets, help in clotting of the blood. Now next question, why blood needed by all parts of the body? Because blood is needed by all parts of the body because it contains the digested food and oxygen in it. It supplies the oxygen and digested food to various parts of the body to provide essential energy to them, which helps the body to perform various functions. Now next question, what makes the blood look red? A red pigment called the hemoglobin. So this is the pigment, gives the blood its red color. This pigment helps in carrying oxygen to various parts of the body by blood. Now next question, describe the function of the heart. The right auricle and ventricle receive blood with the carbon dioxide from all parts of the body. The collected blood is then pumped to the lungs for the purification. In lungs, the exchange of the gases takes place and purified blood is sent back to the left auricle. It pumps it to the left ventricle, which in turn pumps off the purified blood to all parts of the body through arteries. So this is the function of the heart. Why is it necessary to excrete waste products? Certain waste and toxic products are formed during functioning of body cells. The waste products like urea, etc. are the toxic. When these toxic materials are not removed from the body, they get mixed with the blood and can damage the cells of the body. it is necessary to remove such poisonous waste material from our body. So this was the NCERT solutions. So I hope students you must have enjoyed this video. So thank you students.